is my Friday 270 to win map here. It is only, 4 or 5 days out from the election, and we're going to start off like I always do. This is safe Democratic seats. I haven't changed too much here, which all the Northeast, really, other than New Jersey. I didn't for that. Being safe, we'll call Michigan safe, Minnesota, obviously. Mexico is an interesting one because Johnson is doing very well with 16% of the vote in some polls, but he's really taking away from the Republican candidate and making it a safe blue state for Martin Hendricks. And safe red states, Mississippi special might go into a runoff in later November, but still a safe race. And with that, there's still some likely blue states. Ohio, Renecki, or whatever, I don't know how to say Renecki, is coming back a little bit in newest polls. I think he's only down 8 earlier today, which is better. And Stabenow hasn't been doing as good as his Rust Belt colleagues, but still doing well enough that she will win by 5 to 8%. And I'm going to move New Jersey into the likely race. This is how Democrat is, and it's still going to go from 5 to 15%. There's some likely Republican seats. Area. Uh, New York, Beto, but he's down about 7 to 8% in the newest polls. He's not going to win this race. It's just too much for him to overcome. The name recognition of Ted Cruz, the Republicanness of the state, too much for him to overcome. But he will definitely have a bright future in politics, maybe winning the race in 2024, 2022, or whatever, the next time they really have a Senate race. North Dakota, again, has really went Republican, especially after she didn't vote for Kavanaugh. Now it's up to 13, 14. This could go into the same by Monday, Tuesday when I do my next election prediction. But right now, I'm going to keep it here. Let's go into the lean blue states here. Here's the first lean blue state, West Virginia. Interesting polls that come out of here. 2 polls today, or was that yesterday? I think it was yesterday, actually. 2 polls. With Manchin up 5 and Manchin up 5. But in 2 of the polls, he only got 45 and 47% of the vote. And in such a Republican state, I think you really focus on this. This is a but in such a Republican state, you want to have more than 47% of the vote because, let's say, there's still a lot of vote left. He's going to probably win with 52 to 48% of the vote around, is my guess. But there's so much undecided vote in the Republican state. Could get close. My next lean blue state is Florida. This has been one of those races that we got a lot of polls lately, and they have been really consistent. 2% for Nelson. It's looking that way. It could change to my tilt, but this is barely in the lean. It probably will change to the tilt by election day. But I do this Sunday and Tuesday. Where's Florida? Florida. Here, look at these polls. They're very close to the last 4 polls. Is that 4 polls? Or all 2 for Bill Nelson. So he's going to win this about by that margin, a little bit more than 1% for it not to be a tilt column. Another lean blue state will be Montana. Montana is interesting. John Tester up 3 to 4%. He's been pretty consistent on that. He's been quite consistent on that in a red state, very red state. But John Tester, the incumbent, has the incumbency factor. Will most likely win. Most likely, he's actually got a 9% poll in there, but that's a dumb poll. That's way too low a sample size to really look at. But here, these two polls, this poll, look at this poll. 3% of the vote for him down. What the hell? So that's probably around what it'll be in a Republican state, only down 3% with 48%, 46% of the vote here. It's gonna be close. It could even get closer than this. It could get down to 2, maybe even 1%. It could get into the tilt, but most likely it's gonna stay at that lean Republican, lean Democrat. And then Tennessee. Tennessee has been maybe could go into the likely. I could put it in the likely. It's very close to going to the likely. It's about at that 4 to 5%, maybe even 6, 7% raise right now. Where I think Tennessee has really went from a close race to not very close. Marshall Blackburn has the RCB average of 6.8. I could easily put this into the likely, but I'm not going to. I think this will be a little bit less than people are thinking, but still a race that Republicans will win. And now with the pickup of North Dakota, Republicans are at 50, with for the Democrats 46. So with Mike Pence, they already have the majority here. Now we're into the tilt. There are still more places to come. Arizona. Arizona is hard because I don't know how much um to look at early voting. If you look at early voting, this is a lean state here. If you look at polls, this is a tilt blue state. So I don't know how much to base my early voting on. I think the really small lead Kristen Sinema has in the RCP average, I'm gonna take it away because of early voting. It's a 5% swing in favor of the Republicans from the early voting of 2016, so much better for the Republicans here. And Nevada, interesting. Nevada's close. This is one of your closest ones. I need to look at polls. I forget which polls are the newest. I haven't looked at too much. I don't think Nevada has gotten a lot, but we will see. How's Nevada been going? Let's get there. Nevada, Dean Heller's not the most loved at all. The newest polls have been 7-3, but CNN. I don't believe CNN. I'm sorry, I don't. But 7-2. I'm gonna keep this in the tilt Republican column here. Nevada, a blue state with a Republican incumbent that isn't the most popular, but those polls usually don't lie. Missouri. So tough. I'm gonna put it here into the tilt blue, to the tilt red, because hard to Republican state. It's been a theme of the Senate this year, but it's just such a Republican state. Fox News held under the tie, but Missouri Scout has a 4% lead. I believe Missouri Scout here because it seems pretty reputable. Tilt Republican there for Missouri. Josh Hawley will win this, just by a little bit off of Claire McCaskill. Just a little bit here. Final state of Indiana. This is looking close as shit. Close as hell. Shit, I don't know. 7 by Fox News, 3 by NBC. Not the greatest poll there. NBC is a horrible polling station, but brought up 3 CBS poll, but that was a little bit of time ago. I will put this in Teal Democrat. Ending this off with the same numbers that we had before, 53 to 47. And I'll see you maybe tomorrow with something. I'll show you what I have tomorrow. Maybe Monday I'll show you when I have it. But bye.